Okay, today I'm going to show you how to disable what some users find to be annoying, and that's the Backstage view or the start screen when you open Microsoft Word.
Word. New templates list box. Blank document. 1 of 7. Alt followed by FHY2.
This is the screen that you might see or be presented with when you open Microsoft Word, and you can arrow around.
Welcome to Word. Welcome to Word. Insert your first table of contents tutorial. Insert your first table.
And find these different items, but 99.999% of the time, I typically choose
Blank document. 1 of 7.
blank document. So I'm going to hit enter on blank document to open up that blank document.
Print view. Edit.
And this is that screen that we were just on is what you see when you first open Word. However, if you hit Alt F on this screen on a new document,
Menu. Home. Alt followed by FH.
and then up arrow
Back. Options.
to options, you may have a more options. Press enter on more options and then down arrow to options and press enter here.
Leaving menus. Edit. List box. Word options. General. 1 of 11.
This takes you to 11 different categories of settings you can change within Microsoft Word. I'm going to tab through until I find the setting that I'm looking for. You can use the shortcut, which we'll talk about in a moment.
User interface. Show mini. Enable live. Update document. Collapse the ribbon. Collapse the mic. Enable modern. Screen tips. Username. Initials. Edit. Always use these. Office background. Office theme. Never change the privacy setting. Startup options. Show the start screen when this application starts. Checkbox checked. Alt+H.
This is currently checked. You can press Alt-H to uncheck this or to quickly jump focus to this section.
Not checked.
And when you uncheck it and then you hit OK,
Edit.
then if you close Word
Zoom workplace.
and then reopen Word,
Opening dash Microsoft Word. Opening dash Word. Document 1 dash Word. Print view. Edit.
you're taken right to a blank edit field to open, to start typing or to manipulate this Word document. That's how you disable the Backstage view in Microsoft Word. You do need to do this for each of the applications in Microsoft, the Microsoft Office package, if that's what you want to do.
Ever since I was a very small child, I've been absolutely fascinated by the Encyclopedia. When my cousins were growing up and they were just a little bit older than I, my aunt had a great big shelf of Encyclopedia Britannicas. You really knew somebody when they had one of those because they had a little bit of money to spend. Maybe they bought it over time and they were peddled this big set of encyclopedias by a catalog or maybe a roaming salesman. But, that was really cool. And then I remember doing a report in 4th grade, I think it was, on the bald eagle. And my program for the blind, where I lived, that served the public school kids, had this immense collection of books that were the encyclopedia. So I think there were something like 100 and some odd volumes. And so I got the particular E volume for the eagle, and I really thought that was cool. Now, it wasn't fun writing the report, of course, but it was really cool knowing that I had a part of the encyclopedia. Well, fast forward, let's say about 17 years or so. And then I bought my first computer and about a 5-pound CD-ROM drive. And it had the encyclopedia on one of the CDs that I purchased. And I was so excited. I was like a kid in a candy shop reading the encyclopedia. Okay, I know I'm a nerd. You've probably figured that out by now. But I just read the encyclopedia for hours. So fast forward again, the iPhone comes out and all these reference works and things come out. And so now we have access to the encyclopedia in our pockets. When I could only dream of reading the encyclopedia in Braille or sitting in front of my 1991 DOS computer with my 5-pound CD-ROM drive, now I'm holding in my hand my phone, and it has the Wikipedia public, editable encyclopedia. Now I realize it's not from a publisher, so to speak, in the terms, but it is an editable encyclopedia. So Wikipedia, or Wiki, W-I-K-I, there are all kinds of wiki things, WikiHow and Wikimedia and Wikipedia. And so I just thought I would introduce you to the Wikipedia app today, along with a little history about my fascination with the encyclopedia, for what it's worth. So I have this open here on my iPhone, and we have
Toolbar, Settings, button.
This little settings button at the top left corner, and it just basically offers the chance to donate. You can choose your preferred language and a few other little things. And so then if we swipe to the right,
Search Wikipedia, search field.
There's our nice search field. I'm just going to show you the rest of the screen.
Today.
And here are things that happened today, or new articles or featured articles today.
Featured article from English Wikipedia, link. Portland Pickles, baseball team in Portland, Oregon, the black-throated loon, also known as the Arctic loon and the black.
Okay, so you hear something about the Portland Pickles, which are my collegiate woodbat team here where I live in Portland in the States. And there is an article there, of course, because I looked it up. And then there's something about the black-throated loon. You learn all kinds of things.
Save for later, button.
And we could save that for later.
Top red on English Wikipedia, link. Save for later, button. Top red on English Wikipedia, link.
Okay, so whatever is top red on the English Wikipedia.
Today. Featured article from page 2 of 26.
So let's go. We have lots of pages here.
Pavel Durov, Russian-born software business executive, born 1984, link.
Okay, there's an article about him.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr., American attorney and activist, born 1954, link. Deadpool and Wolverine, 2024 Marvel Studios film, link. Street 2 2024 film by Amar Koshik, link. All top red articles, link. Picture of the day, from Wikimedia Commons, link.
Okay, there's our picture of the day.
Pogorzelka Beach, part of the Przybie-Tausko-Kolo-Brzeski Ponadmorski protected area in Pomerania, Poland.
Okay, a beach in Poland is the picture of the day.
On this day, August 26th from English Wikipedia, link.
I love the on this day things that happen in history.
1936. 88 years ago. Spanish Civil War, Santander falls to the Nationalists and the Republican Interprovincial Council is dissolved.
Okay.
1922. 102 years ago. Greco-Turkish War, 1919 to 1922. Turkish army launched what has come to be known to the Turks as the Great Offensive, Buayat Taraz. The major Greek defense positions were overrun.
Okay, I had no idea about some of these wars that happened.
48 more historical events on this day, link.
That's really cool.
Places, from English, Mississippi River, major river, random article, from English Wikipedia. Chicken Republic, Nigerian fast food chain. Chicken Republic is a Nigerian fast food chain and franchise that specializes in chicken recipes, especially fried chicken. It was founded by Deji Akinayanju, and the first restaurant was established in Apapa, Lagos in 2004. The first Chicken Republic restaurant was opened in Lagos in 2004 and is presently...
Now, who knew about Chicken Republic? That is fascinating. So there's an article for you about the Chicken Republic fast food fried chicken restaurant. So it doesn't get any more complicated than this. And I'm going to go ahead and search for something, and I will demonstrate how easy it is to navigate through an article. So I searched for Perkins Brailler, and what comes up are all kinds of results. In the top,
Perkins Brailler, Braille embossing typewriter, link.
Is the first, and that would be what I would choose, but I'll show you what else came up.
Perkins Braille and Talking Book Library, link. Perkins School for the Blind, School in Watertown, Massachusetts, link. Braille, Tactile Writing System, link. Mountbatten Brailler, brand of electronic Braille typewriter, link. Refreshable Braille display, device for displaying Braille characters, link. Braille ebook, refreshable Braille display using electroactive polymers or heated wax to raise dots, link.
Okay, well, that would be interesting to know about. Okay, so let's go back up to the top.
Perkins Braille and Talking Book Library, Perkins Brailler, Braille embossing typewriter, link.
And we'll go ahead and double tap on that.
Back button.
And let's see what we have on this page here.
Wikipedia, return, search Wikipedia, button. Perkins Brailler, heading level 1, banner, landmark. Braille embossing typewriter. Separator, named, end, edit section, link.
Okay, so there's always an edit section underneath here in case you have any edits to do. I think there's some kind of a process that you can get approved to edit. I am not quite sure about that.
The Perkins Brailler is a Braille typewriter with a key corresponding to each of the 6 dots of the Braille, link, called a space key, a backspace key, and a line space key, like a manual.
Okay, I flicked a little bit too fast. So if you're flicking line by line, you get these short chunks and little bits of text. So it'd be better to do kind of a read all.
Called a space key, a backspace key, and a line space key, like a manual typewriter, link. It has two side knobs to advance paper through the machine, and a carriage return lever above the keys. The rollers that hold and advance the paper have grooves designed to avoid crushing the raised dots the Brailler creates. 1 minute 13 seconds. Video playback. Elapsed time, 0 seconds. Braille typewriter. Although Braille notation was designed for people who are blind or visually impaired, link, to read, prior to the introduction of the Perkins Brailler, writing Braille was a cumbersome process. Braille writers created Braille characters with a stylus and slate, link, as developed by Louis Braille, link, or by using one of the complex, expensive, and fragile Braille writing machines available at the time.
Okay, and so on. So you'll notice there was a video there, and so that's kind of cool. And so now I'm going to put my rotor on headings.
Links. Headings.
Okay, and now we'll just kind of cruise through the headings.
Smart Brailler, heading level 2. Embossers, heading level 2. Braille note takers, heading level 2. See also, heading level 2. References, heading level 2.
Okay, so basically it just went through the different related kinds of things that would give you more information about the Braille writing process and other Braille devices, besides the first big section being devoted to the Perkins Brailler. When you're looking up other things that might have more of a history to them, or there might be other headings that expand upon terms or historical information. And so searching for something is quite reasonable. I'm going to compare this app to a very simple app called Wikipanion. And Wikipanion is no longer being updated, but it's still available in the App Store. And the Wikipanion app even simplifies this search result even further and is even easier to use. So we'll compare that app next. So I've just put in the search for Perkins Brailler, and I'm on the Wikipanion app. It's just Wikipanion, Panion. And at the very top left corner,
Select Wiki button.
there's Select Wiki. And so that would indicate that you could select the Wikipedia engine. Right now, the app is apparently using its own search engine, which I'll talk about maybe a little bit of difference in that. So I'm going to leave it as it is and not select Wiki because we've been there already. So we're going to swipe to the right.
Search Perkins Brailler. Search field.
And I didn't really have to hit the search button. I just
Bookmark button.
have the results below, and there's a bookmark here.
Perkins Brailler. Braille embossing typewriter.
And we'll go ahead and double tap that. We have similar results after that.
Perkins Braille and Talking Book Library. Library.
Okay, so as we did before, there are related results containing Perkins.
Perkins Brailler. Braille embossing typewriter.
So we'll double tap on
Perkins
this.
Brailler. Braille embossing typewriter.
So here is the information.
Is a Braille typewriter with a key corresponding to each of the 6 dots of the Braille link. Called a space key, a backspace key, and a line space key, like a manual. Typewriter link.
Okay, so obviously they're linking to probably pictures or more information.
It has 2 side knobs to advance paper through the machine, and a carriage return lever above the keys. The rollers that hold and advance the paper have grooves designed to avoid crushing the raised dots the Brailler creates.
Okay, and so we'll explore the headings.
Links. Headings.
And here we go. We'll flick down.
History. Heading level 2.
Okay, now this is different. The other article did not really have a section for history.
Smart Brailler. Heading level 2. Embossers. Heading level 2. Braille note takers. Heading level 2. See also. Heading level 2. References. Heading level 2.
And so forth. So when I opened the Wikipanion app, I didn't have all kinds of clutter on the first page. So it is a simplified interface. I will say that through a little bit of research, I found that it doesn't update quite as quickly. Another thing about the Wikipanion home screen is that it is uncluttered and does not have all the this day in history kind of things. And it also remembers your searches from before. And so when you bring up the screen of the Wikipanion app, it is exactly where you left off, even if you've closed out the app, which is kind of fun. And it doesn't have all the this day in history and how many events and different kinds of events and places and all the interesting things that the Wikipedia app had, which does simplify the process of searching for sure. Also on the Wikipanion screen at the bottom, there are some other buttons. So there's a
Related button.
Related button.
Contents button.
And a contents button.
Related actions button.
And an actions button. So contents will give you just a list of like the table of contents, and related. And then let's see.
Related button. Contents.
What
Actions button.
Actions button does.
And.wikipedia.org. Dismiss pop-up. Close button. AirDrop button.
Okay. So you can share
Mail button.
the article that you're reading with someone else. So that's basically
Copy button.
what this screen is about, which is really cool. On the other hand, the Wikipedia buttons at the bottom of the screen.
Toolbar. Table of contents button.
We have a similar table of contents.
Change language button.
That would be good if you needed to read in a different language.
Save for later button.
And saving for later is good.
Find in page button.
And I think that allows you to search for something on the page that you're on.
Font size button. More button.
And there's a more button here. Let's see what's under the more.
Share button.
And here's the same idea with the more actions button on the Wikipanion. We have the share button.
Watch button. Article talk page button. Article revision history button. Edit source button. Dismiss context menu button.
Okay, so you can even look at the revisions and the edits that other people have done. So if you're a nerd and you like to do a little research and kind of have fun reading the encyclopedia, the Wikipedia app is great and a simplified interface with Wikipanion. Happy Wiki.